Yes, again, my name's Owen Goslin, and I live in Sheboygan, which is near the Mackinac Bridge. And I'm the proud father of a 7-year-old who is in first grade. She attends East Elementary, and she's actually the third generation in our family that's connected to that particular school as either a student or a teacher. And after a year of virtual kindergarten, my daughter loves going to school every day, but I also hear a lot from her about the challenges in the classroom as kids deal with the stress of the pandemic. And our school has sometimes had to close this year because of staff shortages. Our school district has many challenges due to high poverty rates and our isolated location. But I'm lifting up my voice today because I really believe that regardless of the size or location of your school district, no matter where you live, all families want their children to have the opportunity to learn, to be nurtured, and gain the skills they need to thrive. In Northern Michigan and other rural communities like Sheboygan, the local public school is often the hub of activity for families in the places we live. They're the physical places where community happens. This DeBus voucher proposal threatens the well-being of our public schools, which means the heart of our communities are under threat. If you underfund schools, which this proposal aims to do, you undercut the growth and livability of small towns across Michigan. In Sheboygan, we don't have charter schools. Public schools are the community schools. And if you weaken those, you weaken the beating heart of our small towns. We need people across the state from Sheboygan to Detroit and everywhere in between to take action. First, do not sign the Let My Kids Learn petition. Second, talk to your friends, your family, and your neighbors, and make sure they understand the issue because there is a deceptive practice here, as the other speakers have mentioned. And lastly, we need folks to contact their state lawmakers and urge them to not support the ballot proposal should it arrive at their desks. Should this petition collect enough signatures, the least they can do is let the people of Michigan vote on it rather than ramming it through and going around the checks and balances of state government. Rather than supporting voucher schemes that take money away from public schools, our lawmakers in Lansing should be focusing on connecting rural communities with high-speed internet, which is still a huge problem here. Boosting the pay and training of educators to help tackle staffing shortages, like at my daughter's school. And then addressing the brick and mortar needs of our school buildings so students across Michigan can learn in well-equipped and modern classrooms. Michiganders do not want or support this ballot initiative. We've stopped voucher efforts before and we'll do it again. What Michiganders do want are smaller class sizes, well-compensated educators and staff, and wraparound services for students directly in schools, especially as we're dealing with the pandemic. The Let My Kids Learn proposal actively works against these goals by stripping away critical funding away from public schools across Michigan, and we can't let that happen.